morning, guys. Today we'll be going over how to cut and ream EMT. Before we start all that, you must wear all your PPE. So your gloves, safety goggles, and hard hat. The reason being is you don't want any of the dust from the EMT to splash in your face. You must always know where all the eye wash stations are at and the plans of evacuation. The objective is to always come to work and go home the same way in peace. So you must follow all safety guidelines and always wear the appropriate PPE for whatever job you're doing. So the most important thing about reaming pipe and cutting pipe, every time you cut a piece of EMT, no matter what, you must use a reamer to ream it out. And what that does is that, this is the reamer, okay? Let me explain what it is. This is the reamer. For every gas mark, it goes for a size of pipe. So the first one is at a 1/2 inch, as you see here. The pipe will stop at a 1/2 inch. The second one is a 3/4, and then the third one is a 1 inch, okay? And what that does is that once you cut your piece of EMT, you put this reamer in, what size pipe it is, and you clean it of all debris. So therefore, when you start to pull your conductors through the pipe, it will not damage the conductors, and you will have not a hot exposed wire inside your EMT, okay? And the second part I forgot to describe about a reamer is, when we went over to all the conductors, and all of connectors, especially the screw tights. If you look inside of here, it has what's called, you can use it as a Phillips head screwdriver, okay? If you guys didn't notice. And what that does is that, if you take this piece of set screw here, which is here, and here, okay? You can easily just insert it right here, and you can tighten your screw all the way down without using a Phillips head screwdriver, and it will not strip the threads out. So it strips in, turns in, okay, and then all the way turns out, okay? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a small demonstration on how to cut EMT pipe and then ream it out and then put a connector on it so you can see what's the proper way to do so. So as you see, first of all, I'm putting on all my PPE, make sure everything is safe. Now, if you're not experienced with a bandsaw, I wouldn't try this. It's normally best to use it as a tri-vise. But since I'm pretty good at it, I'm just gonna go ahead and just give you a little small demonstration. Okay, so the first thing you wanna always do is you wanna make sure that the EMT is flush up against this, okay? Flush up against this. Always be clear of your hands, and it has a safety mechanism on it, okay? You wanna keep this EMT flushed up against it, right? You hit the safety button. Once your pipe is cut, you always want to make sure that you pick up the access pipe, okay? Because these are called rollers, and they're very dangerous. It's easy for someone to slip on these. So as you cut your pipe, you make sure you trash it. So I'm gonna set this up for you for now, and now I'll grab my reamer. As you see, the reamer is gonna stop at a 1/2 inch because this is the 1/2 inch EMT. So I'll put it in there. You go clockwise or counterclockwise to clean it of all debris. Okay, and it makes it as nice smooth edges. Now once it's clean of all smooth edges, you make sure you wrap it around it and check it. Make sure it's nice and smooth. Then you will grab your connector, okay? My connector will go nice and smooth on there now. See how smooth it is? It'll go smooth on there. See it? Nice and smooth. I'll take the reamer now and I'll tighten it up. Nice and tight. And as you can see now, this connector is firmly up on the pipe and is ready to be installed. Thank you.